just have a brief introduction about Mr. Prabhanjan Alankar, Senior Group Engineer, Principal Engineer at GTC Bangalore. Is highly accomplished senior, then with more than 14 years of professional experience in the domain of water resources engineering, flood risk modeling, and climate resilience. He holds a MTech degree in remote sensing and BE in civil engineering and has worked extensively across India and UK, Australia, and Sri Lanka, contributing to several high impact flood management and climate adoption projects. His expertise spans integrating flood modeling, hydrological simulation, geospatial analysis, and climate risk assessment. He has led and delivered major international projects, including Environment Agency UK CDF project, Heathrow expansion flood modeling, Brington Creek flood study Australia, and basin investment plans for Sri Lanka. He's proficient with advanced modeling tools like TwoFlow, HECRAS, Flood Modeler, ProMike 11, Python, and QGIS, and is recognized for his capability in developing robust modeling frameworks, technical leadership, and innovation in digital flood risk analytics. In addition to the project leadership, Alankar has contributed significantly to the capacity building, team development, and client collaboration, making him a highly respected professional in the domain of urban flood resilience and water resource management. So he will be delivering an important session called as Making Cities Flood Resilient Strategies, Modeling Tools and Climate Responsive Urban Planning. Uh, Prabhanjan, you can just, delighted to welcome you, and you can kindly proceed with your talk, and you can just upload your presentation.
Thank you so much. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you. You can just upload the
Sure,
presentation. Yeah.
I'll share the screen. Somehow it's not allowing me. Okay, I think I can do now. Okay, can we start, sir?
Yes, sir. You can
Okay,
start.
yeah. Good evening, everyone. And thanks to Dr. Prashant for the great introduction. And yeah, so for the next 45 minutes or so, I plan to uh, talk about how we can make our cities flood resilient. So I've been working mainly on flood related studies throughout my project, throughout my career. And so it's a coincidence that even in the previous presentation, you have heard a lot of things about urban floods, and you may see some overlaps between my presentation and the previous one because it's all interlinked, and so thereby uh, please bear with me if I'm repeating a few of the things. uh, so I will be keeping it at a very high level, means not going into very specific technical details, considering the uh, very broader nature of the audience, but please feel free to ask questions if something is not clear or you need more information. So, if I am speaking on the floods, so today I would like to briefly touch upon uh, mainly focusing on the urban floods. So, of course, floods, it doesn't restrict to urban areas, but we are in this session speaking on the urban centric challenges and what are floods and how they relate with our sustainable development goals. So, what are the solutions and strategies, and what's the future? So, I will also present some case studies. Uh, so, moving to next slide. So, the United Nations has come up with a number, which is 68% uh, of the population of the world population is projected to live in the urban areas by 2050. So in another 25 years, so more than half. It's not just more than half. Almost two-thirds of the population is projected to live in the urban areas. So thereby, urban areas are the hubs where a lot of focus is going to be there. So already it is there, but mainly because there are good job opportunities or good access to education and healthcare, or a better infrastructure, or maybe even for a better lifestyle. So people are moving to the urban areas. So hence, government policies, etc., they are all driven by uh, what they need to do for the urban areas in the future. And also there are demographic factors. For example, if someone comes to any city for a job, so it's most likely that they will find their life there, and then they want to have their families. So hence, uh, so more people come to cities, and then more population increase, and then it all results in growth in the urban areas. So either in terms of expansion or a vertical growth, both are going to be there. Coming to this specific topic on the floods in a urban setting, it is quite it's a complex thing, and it's quite challenging as well, because we have seen rapid urbanization. So in most of the cities, we have seen that in a span of 10, 20, 30 years, it has changed quite a lot. We have personally experienced firsthand ourselves. It could be about uh, tier 2 cities becoming very big metros, or tier 3 cities quickly ramping up. So a lot of rapid urbanization. That means within a very short span of time, a lot of things have changed. So thereby, it's not going hand in hand. Let's say even if the government wants to um bring in some policy to make everything streamlined, there it's not moving in the same pace. So urbanization has been happening at a very rapid pace. So how it impacts floods is, it is quite obvious. So we will have more and more impermeable surfaces, a lot of concrete. So we will have a lot of roads, and all the natural ground is converted into impermeable surface, thereby quick runoff. So we have less water going into the ground, and more water flowing on the ground. So it could be on the road, or it could be within the sewer networks. So it's a quite a common thing that happens. So it's not just if a city expands horizontally. If the city expands vertically also, that means more people living in a particular area with vertical growth. So thereby more water consumption, or more water requirement, and more pressure on the sewer systems. So hence more wastewater that is generated out of a particular residential or a commercial area. So this is one of the reason why our urban areas are under a pressure. And we have, we have been talking a lot about climate change, and similar to rapid urbanization, we we all of us, we have experienced extreme events. That means in our childhood we might have seen um, the rainfall events happening, probably very in a very systematic way. But now we see that it is more high intensity rainfalls, and it is more frequent as well. So which all results in quick runoff, and then rapid floods. So the extreme events, it is scientifically, there is a lot of literature there to demonstrate that the number of extreme events have increased significantly in the last 1 or 2 decades, which can be directly attributed to the climate change. And apart from these two factors, uh, as I mentioned about the government's planning or any any policy making, if it can't cope up with what's happening on the other two front, so it results in chaos. So everywhere we see the growth, but we are not able to take care of the growth in a proper way. So it results in a situation where we are not able to provide an immediate solution if we are having a problem. So specifically in terms of urban areas, so we see number of houses constructed a lot than the number of let's say sewer systems being built to take care of the expansion. So hence there is an imbalance. Um, so it's all coming under an unplanned development. So these three factors, as we know, it's resulting in a complex situation for the urban flooding, and we are now at a situation where we have the problem and we don't know what to do. So this is the scenario in most of the cities across the world. It doesn't restrict to any developed country or developing country. So it is present all across. So some are the extreme events, for example, it doesn't differentiate between whether we are talking about India or US or UK. So it is impacting. Um, Quickly touching upon the sustainable development goals, I think you have seen this in the previous slide as well. But I wanted to mention that the floods directly or indirectly impact majority of the sustainable development goals. So at least I have highlighted few things here.